I wanted to focus on solar. So how are solar companies positioning themselves for potential demand?
Well, we're seeing a lot of changes, but certainly companies are looking along the value chain to try and figure out where's the smartest place to play, and whether it's on the manufacturing side or closer to the customer in terms of doing installations. There's a good deal of reshuffling going on in the industry right now.
You set me up. SunPower, that was news of the week. So basically it's keeping its installment business, it's spinning off its manufacturing business to partner with a Chinese company. What'd they do?
Yeah, so it's an interesting watershed. I mean, for those of us who've been around this industry a long time, like I have, we can remember 15 years ago when SunPower was started and how much they've emphasized the quality of the equipment that they've made over the years. But over time, they have focused more on installations and looking further downstream. So this is somewhat of a natural move. It's also reflective of overall the fact that solar manufacturing has become incredibly commoditized, and the biggest players, often Chinese players, are the ones who can produce often at lowest cost.
So how does that wind up shaking out? Are we going to see like most of the manufacturing now in solar come from China? Without it, we don't get the scale that we need?
I mean, most of it already are from companies that are headquartered in China. And in fact, many of them have their manufacturing operations in Southeast Asia, in part because it's cheaper, but also in part to deal with some of the tariffs that have been placed on U.S. Imports of solar equipment.
What are other companies doing in this space?
So we see, it's interesting, there's different companies doing different things. First Solar is another company that was vertically integrated. They provide equipment for large-scale, utility-scale projects. They have a slightly different technology than SunPower does in terms of the modules. They've de-emphasized now on doing engineering work around building projects and are focusing very much more on upstream. They're building a giant new manufacturing facility in Ohio and emphasizing the fact that they actually make very large-scale solar modules.